Hello friends and fans of Warhammer and Warhammer 40k. I hope you're all doing well and having a great time. This video is a follow-up to my previous one where I talked about Warhammer 40,000 games to try or play in 2025. Of course, these are just my personal suggestions. There are no right or wrong games. Everyone has their own preferences. If I forget any titles, feel free to remind me in the comments. The goal is to cover as many genres as possible so that everyone can find something they enjoy. Before we start, I want to thank our partner Instant Gaming, a site that offers discounts of up to 90% on many games, including Warhammer 40k titles. Your purchases on this site help me a lot, so a big thank you to you. Space Marine 2 is the latest Warhammer 40k game, developed by Saber Interactive and published by Focus Entertainment. Released on September 9th, 2024, it features a short but intense scripted campaign, showcasing Space Marine Titus in an epic adventure worthy of the 40k universe. In addition to the campaign, the game offers 2 extra modes. Operation Mode, with 8 playable maps for now, each with its own objectives. This mode is available solo or in co-op with 6 different classes. Each class has its own skill tree, and even the weapons have their own progression, offering a wide variety of gameplay. Eternal War Mode. It's a PvP mode where you rank up to unlock new weapons, without a skill tree. Space Marine 2 is a simple but effective game, perfect for those who love to wield their bolter and fight the enemies of humanity. Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, released on May 5th, 2022, is a turn-based strategy game developed by Complex Games and published by Frontier Foundry. You play as a squad of Grey Knights, those legendary warriors in their silver armor, tasked with hunting down and destroying sources of corruption. The game combines tactical and strategic RPG elements, with several available classes: healer, melee, heavy weapons, ranged. Each class has its own skill tree, but beware, death is permanent for your units. One mistake can be costly, especially for high-level units. The story is rich and scripted. You upgrade your base of operations, build structures, conduct arcane research, and undertake missions on multiple worlds to prevent the spread of chaos. You can also customize your Grey Knight's voice, armor, face, and psychic abilities. For standard and heroic classes are available, with powerful gear to unlock to face the threats of chaos. If you're a fan of turn-based battles with an RPG touch and in the Warhammer 40k universe, this game is for you. Now let's move on to another game, Battlesector, a turn-based strategy title that has won over fans of the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Developed and published by Slytherin Limited, Battlesector was released on July 22nd, 2021, and plunges you into the 41st millennium, a dark and brutal universe. You take on the role of a commander and must choose your faction: the Blood Angels, Noble Space Marines, or the Tyranids, a voracious alien race. The game offers a 20-mission single-player campaign, where you will help Sergeant Carlian purge Ball Secundus of the Tyranid infestation while preserving the honor of the Blood Angels. The skirmish mode allows you to customize your armies and face the enemy on various maps. With over 60 skills and 50 weapons at your disposal, you can command iconic units such as the Sanguinary Priest or the Hive Tyrant. Each faction has a unique progression system, unlocking powerful units capable of performing devastating actions. Since its release, the game has benefited from several DLCs that enrich the experience by adding new factions: the Tau, the Khorne Demons, the Orcs, the Sisters of Battle, and the Necrons. And not forgetting the Astra Militarum. These additions diversify strategies and gameplay possibilities, offering even more depth to this already rich universe. Battlesector is an excellent strategy game, a must-play for fans of Warhammer 40,000 and the Blood Angels. Darktide is a fast-paced FPS developed and published by Fat Shark, part of the Warhammer franchise. Released on November 30th, 2022, this action-adventure and independent game is played cooperatively with up to 4 players. It offers a short narrative introduction, but not a full story-driven campaign. The objective is to complete missions as a team, improve your gameplay style, and become the master of the battlefield. Darktide introduces an intense combat system, mixing firearms and melee. You must find a balance between distance and close combat, as straying too far exposes you to formidable enemies like the Chaos Cerberus or the Moebian Trapper, who seek to capture or immobilize players. You can create a unique character by customizing its appearance, voice, and origin. For classes are available: Fanatic, Psyker, Ogryn, and Veteran, each with its unique skill tree. These classes allow you to play as support, tank, DPS, or a mix of the 3. Weapons play a crucial role. Some are designed to face massive hordes, while others target larger enemies. Melee combat is essential, and mastering dodges, blocks, and slides significantly increases your chances of survival. Trinkets, bonus items, allow you to improve your stats, such as ability recharge speed or resistance to injuries, helping you create your own gameplay style. Since its release, Darktide has received numerous additions, including new weapons, maps, challenges to unlock skins, and daily quests to earn coins and buy more powerful equipment. If you're looking for an intense game with no downtime, where the threat is constant, and you enjoy playing cooperatively in the dark universe of Warhammer 40,000, Darktide is for you. Now let's move on to an essential game for Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War 2. Dawn of War 2 is a strategy game developed by Relic Entertainment and published by Sega, with a Mac/Linux version by Feral Interactive. Released on February 18, 2009, this title is considered one of the best in the Warhammer 40k franchise, with its well-crafted story and innovative gameplay mechanics. In Dawn of War 2, you take control of the Blood Ravens, a chapter of Space Marines, to defend a sector of the galaxy against the enemies of the Imperium. The game stands out for its tactical approach. You lead an elite unit and must develop the skills of your squads and commander throughout the campaign. Unlike its predecessor, Dawn of War 2 emphasizes troop management and tactical combat rather than base construction. The game was followed by two major expansions, Chaos Rising and Retribution. Chaos Rising introduces a dark story and moral choices that influence the evolution of your units, while Retribution allows you to play multiple factions, reminiscent of the mechanics of Dawn of War with its expansions Dark Crusade and Soulstorm. These additions enrich the experience, offering more depth and variety. With its original gameplay, captivating narrative, and tactical combat, Dawn of War 2 remains a reference for strategy fans in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. If you are looking for a game that combines immersive storytelling and tactical challenges, this title is a must-have. Now, let's talk about the game Warhammer 40,000. Space Marine, developed and published by Relic Entertainment, released on September 6, 2011. This third-person action and shooter video game immerses players into the dark and futuristic universe of Warhammer 40k. In this game, players take on the role of a Space Marine, a heavily armed super soldier fighting against orcs and chaos in a war-torn universe. What sets Space Marine apart from other games in the franchise is its ability to combine dynamic, intense, and brutal gameplay with strategic elements unique to the Warhammer 40k universe. The game succeeds in capturing the essence of the franchise by offering epic battles, a charged atmosphere with imposing futuristic settings, and a captivating storyline that highlights the relentless determination of the Space Marines. Additionally, its fluid gameplay and a combat system that is both tactical and thrilling make it one of the best games in the series, well received by fans who. It has thus become a must-play for fans of the series, who enjoy the fusion of pure action and narrative depth. If you love frantic action, titanic clashes, and the ruthless Warhammer 40k universe, this game is for you. Mechanicus, take control of the Adeptus Mechanicus, one of the most technologically advanced factions of the Imperium. Playing as Mugos Dominus Faustinius, you will lead an expedition on Silva Tenebris, a recently rediscovered Necron planet. Your mission involves exploring this mysterious world, uncovering forgotten technologies, and making crucial strategic decisions for the future of the Imperium. With over 50 handcrafted missions, every choice you make will influence not only the course of your adventure, but also the fate of the troops under your command. Customization is at the heart of the gameplay. You will need to manage your resources and upgrade your tech priests by assigning them weapons, accessories, servo skulls, and other mechanical augmentations. Managing your cohort is essential. Assemble a team by choosing from different character classes to create a team that suits all playstyles. Each mission will test you, and the way you prepare your troops will be decisive. The fate of the Imperium will depend on the choices you make. Developed by Bulwark Studios and published by Casito Games, Mechanicus is a captivating strategy game that combines exploration, resource management, and tactical combat. Available since November 15, 2018, it immerses you in the complex and fascinating universe of Warhammer 40k. Enjoy diving into the depths of the Warhammer 40k universe. So, the video is finished, but I am sure that many of you will say that I have forgotten the ultimate Warhammer 40k game, the most legendary of all. And you are absolutely right. Unsurprisingly, I am of course talking about Dawn of War, the first in the series, the game that introduced us to Captain Angelo's legendary introduction and marked generations of players. This title laid the foundations of what a strategy game could be in the dark and epic universe of Warhammer 40,000, with its innovative gameplay, gameplay, immersive atmosphere, and memorable cinematic scenes. The reason why I did not include it in this video is that I plan to dedicate a special content to it, a video entirely dedicated to this masterpiece. I intend to explore in detail the mods that have contributed to making this game even more legendary over the years. Mods like Ultimate Apocalypse, which pushed the limits of the game by adding massive units, epic battles, and additional strategic depth, or Unification, which enriched the experience with new factions, improved graphics, and revisited gameplay mechanics. These mods have allowed Dawn of War to remain relevant and appreciated by the community even years after its release. So, stay tuned for this future video, where we will dive together into the legacy of Dawn of War and the incredible work of the community that has kept it alive and evolving far beyond what the developers had imagined.